it's Dale here. I've just bought a pair of shoes a while ago. These are my summer sandals, and I've been wearing them for quite a while. They're really lovely and comfortable. And then the other day I turned them over, and what did I see on the bottom? But flowers, beautiful. So what can I do with them? Have a look on the bottom of your shoes or anywhere. Well, first of all, I did some paper casting. I think it's been on, even though it's ridiculously hot here, it still takes a while to. So this is water-soluble paper, which you can stitch on and all those other things and use for resists and things, but when you wash it, of course, it disappears. So I've used the paper to cast on my shoe. And if we turn it over, you can see the cast that it's made. Now, I'll show you how I did it, but if I get something like this, and it's just some silver Lumiere, because it happens to be here, and rub it over, you can see how it highlights once it's. You can also, I spray them with colour, they don't break up again once they're done, and then once it's dry, so that's enough of this, just so you can see the impression of that flower, and just get my hands a tiny bit dry, and you can see then how you've got that lovely, can you see with the rise when Ian puts the camera on, the impression of it. And to do that is so easy. This is, don't have to get water on my hands, this is water soluble paper. It's quite thick. You can, as I said, stitch on it. You can paint on it as long as it's a thick paint like the Lumiere or something. And then to make an impression, I'll do this little one at the back here, this one. Just tear up little bits, pop them down. And by doing lots of little bits, rather than just one great big bit, you'll get a bit of texture that goes with it as well. Yeah. But the beauty is that you can make little slips which you can then stitch onto your surface. So we'll just leave that there, and it will just dry away. And then when it's finished, I'll take it off, and whoops, and then do this with it. As I said, you can colour it with spray, you can paint it. I use nail varnish or anything that you feel like, but you can then stitch into it again, so it makes a lovely little slip. So that's that one on the water-soluble paper. Then I thought, right, I would do some rubbings. So that's this one. And I've done some rubbings with oil pastels. Let's see one here. That's the oil pastel. And some colours, of course, will always come up better than others. So, and I'm using Tissue-Tex or Abaca paper for this. So just to take a colour, show you how easy it is to do. I'll put, we'll just go here like that. We'll take, say, orange. Told you, everybody knows how to do rubbings. But the fact that if you were doing something on shoes or shapes or flowers, what a lovely thing to come across. So, your own rubbing. I had some pair of shoes and I did so much with them. Very reluctant to wear them at times. Now that's the oil pastel. So look at, there it is there from the shape. How easy that is to do. Now that will keep. Once it's stitched, I might wax it up or set for later. But what works really well are the Inktense crayons. There, look at that. Isn't that superb? And that's another one. So I'll show you then. There's a different colour. So we go with cerise. Nice. And just my wet hands have done that. And the thing about the Inktense is that they're permanent. Once it's all finished and when it's all settled down, I just give it a whiff of water. Yeah. And Just makes a fabulous rubbing. And if we look at the wet bit here, going back to this little bit that's wet, the colour is much more intense because the surface got a bit wet first. That was not intentional, but look how beautiful they are when they've got how much richer the colour is with the water. So that was just a couple of little things that I thought of course in my shoes, and I'll just wash that and this will come off. And the last little thing, if I've got time to do something else, I'll just show you here, is this is Formifoam. Let's cut a piece here. And I'll heat it up. Give it a good hot bit here, and it's nice and warm. And then very quickly press that onto it while it's warm. And you make your own stamps. Here I've coloured one with the Lumiere, and cut all that shape out. And also you can stitch it into your surfaces, so you've got 3D objects just from this foam. It's really quite, fantastic around. You can foil it, etc., etc. So there you are. Hope that's a little idea for you. See you again next time. Bye.